There are times when the most compassionate response is silence. In the absence of words, one can offer a listening presence, allowing others the space to express and heal without judgment. Silence is the cornerstone to Buddhist practice, representing self-discipline and an awareness of impermanence. It is a tool with which we can build relationships of love, compassion, and understanding. Silence should not be used indiscriminately or blindly. When speaking seems more important than leaving space for those around us, we lose our way. The practice of remaining silent in certain situations offers a few guidelines for how to use silence wisely. In order to remain focused on silence as a compassionate tool, rather than just another behavior or mentality that might seem fashionable. Often, our questions and conversations become heated. They are all about winning the argument and having the last word. Both people in such conversations leave feeling fatigued, incomplete, unfulfilled, and agitated. Debating is healthy, but often pointless, as it doesn't always have the purpose of sharing and growing in awareness together as its goal. Most debates are aimed at countering the other person's views and opinions. How does one leave the world a better place than when one entered it? True seekers remain committed to raising the level of joy wherever they find themselves, every single time. In fact, we must endeavor to leave every conversation, every encounter, every relationship at a higher level from the place we enter into it. The peaceful mind is the source of joy. Peace arises in stillness. Stillness appears in silence. The ultimate purpose of all our words is to reach silence. Buddhism emphasizes the limitations of language in conveying ultimate truths. In moments where words falter, silence becomes the canvas upon which profound understanding is painted. There are times when the most compassionate response is silence. In the absence of words, one can offer a listening presence, allowing others the space to express and heal without judgment. Here is a story on 5 situations where it's better that you remain silent. The story starts in tranquil monastery. There resided a venerable monk named Ananda. His reputation for both profound meditation and insightful teachings had spread far and wide, attracting not only fellow monks, but also seekers from nearby villages. The abbot of the monastery often sought Ananda's guidance, recognizing the depth of his wisdom. One day, a young novice named Kavi approached Ananda with a perplexed expression. "Venerable Ananda," Kavi began hesitantly, "I find myself grappling with the question of when to be silent and when to speak. Could you shed light on this matter for me?" Ananda, with a compassionate smile, gestured for Kavi to join him in the monastery's garden, a serene oasis of blossoming flowers and ancient trees. As they strolled along the cobblestone paths, Ananda embarked on a storytelling journey that unfolded the nuances of silence in 5 distinct situations. In the face of anger, Ananda began with a tale from a distant village, where a heated argument threatened to disrupt the peace. A wise elder, sensing the rising storm of anger, chose not to respond with fiery words. Instead, he embraced a serene silence, allowing the turbulent emotions to pass like clouds in the sky. In the end, the village remained unscathed, and harmony prevailed. During gossip and slander, the monk then shared a story from a bustling market town, where gossip and slander had taken root. A seasoned merchant, upon hearing baseless rumors about a fellow townsfolk, decided to remain silent. His refusal to contribute to the web of harmful words disrupted the cycle of gossip, and the truth eventually emerged, untangled from the threads of deceit. In times of misunderstanding, Ananda recounted a poignant tale of 2 childhood friends whose paths diverged due to a misunderstanding. Instead of engaging in a defensive exchange, one friend chose a path of thoughtful silence. This silence served as a bridge, allowing the other to reflect on their assumptions. Eventually, the friends reunited, and their bond grew stronger through the wisdom of silence. When faced with criticism, the wise monk then spoke of a fellow monk in the monastery who faced unwarranted criticism from others. Rather than defending himself, he embraced a dignified silence. Over time, His humility and commitment to his practice spoke louder than any words could have. The critics, recognizing their error, became allies in his spiritual journey. In moments of deep reflection, Ananda emphasized the significance of silence during moments of deep meditation and reflection. He recounted personal experiences where, in the profound stillness between breaths and thoughts, he connected with the timeless truths that transcended the limitations of language. It was in these moments that the most profound teachings unfolded. As the sun dipped below the horizon, casting long shadows across the monastery garden, Kavi felt a profound sense of gratitude for Ananda's guidance. The stories had not only illuminated the nuanced art of silence, but had also imparted a deeper understanding of when and how to employ this potent tool on the path to enlightenment. In the following days and weeks, Kavi observed the monks of the monastery, including Ananda, embodying the lessons of silence in their interactions with one another and the world. The monastery became a haven of tranquility, where the power of silence was not just a concept, but a living practice, shaping the hearts and minds of those who walked the path of wisdom. Silence and sound, like yin and yang, are interdependent forces. Just as darkness defines light, silence gives depth and meaning to sound. Each complements the other, and the dance between them is the rhythm of life.